Set. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. Yes, that's right. This is glennzb TV, and in a sort of a Crocodile Dundee type scenario, we've got this guy saying, "That's not a missile, mate. This is a missile." He's talking to Kim Jong-un, of course. And today, the Americans set to test their missile to shoot down the Korean missiles that they're testing. So it's getting testy. So basically, you've got the Korean missile, and then you've got the American missiles. These are all just, remember that from yesterday, these are all just missile gestures I'm making and nothing else, and I want to make that quite clear. So with these tensions, with this whole, this guy, he was worried about the possibility of North Korea and South Korea having some kind of fracas. Meanwhile, Angela Merkel saying mean things about Donald Trump. He seems to be tweeting mean things about her. There's a weird sort of friction there between the USA and Germany. When's that ever happened before? That seems unprecedented. Sure, it'll all be fine. North Korea, South Korea, USA, Germany. It'll be fine. Now, India's a funny old place, isn't it? Lightning and thunderstorms have killed 29 people in a relatively small region. I know, this is the first you're hearing about this, probably, unless you live in that place in India. So, yeah, the chances of being struck by lightning in India, higher than you might think. And then, when I was Googling up some more information on this story, I stumbled across a story from June 23rd last year where lightning strikes killed at least 120. So, basically, I guess what I'm... In 2014 in India, at least 2,582 people died in lightning strikes. It's the leading killer among natural disasters in India. Lightning is. Is it because they're not, a lot of Indian people just aren't that experienced with dealing with electricity? Is it an infrastructure thing? Is that racist for me to say that? I think it's just the way it is. I mean, there are a lot of people in India who don't have easy access to electricity, aren't there? Or is that... Maybe... I might have that wrong. Let me know, India. Finally, back to Tiger Woods again. We're slowly, the details are slowly coming out about exactly what state police found him in, which was an unconscious state. He was asleep. He was asleep behind the wheel. So he wasn't really DUI, was he? He wasn't. He was, well, unless the D stands for dozing under the influence. You start to feel a little bit sorry for him. And then I thought, I feel like I've heard this story before. And I have, because back in May, which is this month, now that I think of it, just this month, Hayley Hasselhoff was arrested for DUI in Los Angeles. Cops say she passed out behind the wheel of her Mercedes while driving on the freeway. She was driving around 4 a.m. when the car came to a stop on the Fallbrook off-ramp. So basically, people are taking something which is making them feel sleepy and pull their cars over to the side of the road and go to sleep. I don't actually think this is the worst thing that a celebrity could get caught doing, being asleep in a car. Anyway, who knew that Tiger Woods and Hayley Hasselhoff had so much in common? I am glennzb. This is the kind of quality information I bring you on glennzb TV in your virtual helmet, goggles, implants. I will see you back here again tomorrow.